Born in 384 BC in Stagira, Greece, Aristotle's early life was shaped by his father, a physician to the Macedonian king. This early exposure to medicine and biology ignited a lifelong passion for empirical observation and scientific inquiry. At 17, Aristotle journeyed to Athens, the intellectual heart of the ancient world, to study at Plato's renowned academy. For 2 decades, he immersed himself in philosophy, mathematics, and dialectic, becoming Plato's most brilliant student. Though deeply influenced by Plato, Aristotle eventually diverged, emphasizing observation and logical deduction over abstract forms. He believed knowledge was gained through studying the natural world, not just contemplating ideal concepts. After Plato's death, Aristotle traveled, conducting biological research and observing diverse ecosystems. His meticulous studies of marine life, plants, and animals formed the bedrock of early biology and zoology. In 343 BC, King Philip II of Macedon invited Aristotle to tutor his young son, Alexander, who would later become Alexander the Great. Aristotle imparted knowledge in politics, ethics, and rhetoric, shaping the future conqueror's mind. Returning to Athens in 335 BC, Aristotle founded his own school, the Lyceum, known as the Peripatetic School. Here, he established a vast library and conducted lectures while walking, fostering dynamic intellectual discussions. His philosophical system encompassed logic, metaphysics, ethics, politics, aesthetics, and natural sciences. Aristotle formalized logic, creating the first system of deductive reasoning, which remained dominant for centuries. His work on syllogisms, premises, and conclusions laid the foundation for Western logical thought. In metaphysics, he explored the nature of being, substance, and causality, seeking to understand fundamental reality. He proposed the concept of 4 causes: material, formal, efficient, and final, to explain phenomena. Aristotle's ethics focused on eudaimonia, or human flourishing, achieved through virtuous living and rational action. He advocated for the golden mean, finding balance between extremes in character and behavior. In politics, he analyzed various forms of government, arguing for a mixed constitution that balanced monarchy, aristocracy, and democracy. His observations on human nature and societal structures remain relevant in political philosophy. Aristotle's poetics explored the principles of tragedy and epic poetry, influencing literary criticism for millennia. He defined tragedy's key elements, including plot, character, thought, diction, song, and spectacle. His scientific contributions were immense, covering physics, astronomy, meteorology, and psychology. Though some of his scientific theories were later disproven, his empirical approach was revolutionary. He classified animals based on shared characteristics, a precursor to modern taxonomy. Aristotle's writings, compiled into numerous treatises, became cornerstones of Western thought. His influence spanned the Roman Empire, the Islamic Golden Age, and the European Middle Ages. Scholars like Averroes and Thomas Aquinas extensively studied and integrated his ideas into their own philosophies. His emphasis on observation, logic, and systematic inquiry shaped the scientific method. Aristotle's legacy is not just in his specific theories, but in his approach to knowledge itself. He taught humanity to question, to observe, and to reason systematically about the world. In 323 BC, with Alexander the Great's death, anti-Macedonian sentiment rose in Athens. Aristotle, fearing for his safety, fled to Chalcis, stating he would not allow Athens to sin twice against philosophy. He died in 322 BC at the age of 62, leaving behind an unparalleled intellectual inheritance. Aristotle's profound insights continue to resonate, making him one of history's most influential thinkers.